We're just one more guest in this little part, and then we'll have literally a 5-minute break, so a comfort break. But when we go straight into part 2, because we're trying to rush it up a little bit here. But this is he's already been mentioned a number of times. To Billy, he was really special. To me, he's been really special, because anything I ever learned about the television business or reporting or anything was prompted by this man here, Michael O'Carroll. I owe you a huge debt. Michael, when did you first spot this talent from Mill Street? When did you first really find out about Billy Coleman?
That's a very good question. A very good question. It was actually on Easter Sunday, 1974. This home built, described afterwards by British press as tatty escort, was up there with the best of them. As far as I remember, it was Roger Clark and Paddy Hopkirk in that order, and Billy was in third place. At the end of the Sunday or Saturday, this car with number, I can't remember.
115. 115.
Yes.
Yeah.
A young fellow from Mill Street with a co-driver, an engineering student from Cork University, and they were absolutely brilliant. They were exciting in every corner, every stage drove on. Whereas Clark and Coleman and Clark and Hopkirk, they drove as rally drivers do at that level, quick. But Billy was up there with him. That was the arrival of Billy Coleman. And I was lucky on the Sunday morning to get hold of Billy Coleman. And I into the corner of the car park, Eamon O'Connor, the cameraman who's since dead, and myself, we did this interview with Billy, and I said, Billy, does this mean you're going to be a professional rally driver? And he said to me, quite honestly, Michael, he said, I want to be a farmer. Yeah. That was it. And maybe he's there now, he's listening to that, and that's a true story, Billy, right? He wanted to be a farmer, which he became as well. Yeah. But I mean, he had the ability to stick it out a mile that the man had something that nobody else that we had seen, even the great Carl Curley, couldn't. Yeah, the great Carl Curley from, I should say, Derry. Yeah. But that was it. That was an extraordinary moment, and I found that this young man spoke as the rest of us speak, you know.
But I never could understand why you took a shine to him, because he wasn't from Tipperary.
Well, I couldn't do that, and there's a very good reason I couldn't do anything with him. He went to school in Tipperary.
Michael, you did so much to promote Billy and rallying in general. You know, your column was read vividly every week. Controversial column, I might say. And of course, you pioneered television coverage, and then the Rothmans Day, when Billy was one of the real stars, that was the huge breakthrough, and that was all organised by you. You put the RTE, UTV together, you got 5-day coverage, and rallying just soared in interest. Thanks to Michael O'Carroll, ladies and gentlemen. Michael, brilliant to have you here with us tonight. We'll all be cornering you and having little chats and stuff.
Thank you.
Fabulous that you're here.
Thank you, Plum.